Trust me, this is not just another video. You won't find anything like it anywhere else. What makes it even more exciting is that by the end of this video, you'll discover a powerful exercise that's not just interesting, but also extremely beneficial for your body. So stay tuned and let's dive right in. Hey everyone, this is Sweat Life here, and today we're diving straight into the ultimate guide for building those bolder shoulders you've always wanted. If you're serious about packing on size and strength in your shoulders, you're in the right place. Let's get started. You'll find my favorite health products in the description. Take a quick look. 1. Overhead barbell press, standing military press. Axe. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Bigger and stronger shoulders. Primarily targets the anterior or front deltoids, but also activates the lateral delts and triceps. Upper body strength. It's one of the best compound movements for building upper body pushing power. Improved posture. Strengthens upper back and core stabilizers, helping align the spine and improve posture. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or a similar overhead movement. Underdeveloped shoulders, especially the front delts, which can lead to a less balanced physique and limited growth potential. Weaker overhead strength. Struggles with daily overhead movements, e.g., lifting objects onto shelves and athletic performance. 2. Dumbbell shoulder press. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Balanced shoulder development. Targets all three heads of the deltoid, front, side, and rear, with a focus on the front and side delts. Using dumbbells ensures both arms work equally, helping correct imbalances. Improved joint stability. Dumbbells require more stabilization than a barbell, activating supporting muscles around the shoulder joint and improving overall joint health. Greater range of motion. Compared to the barbell press, dumbbells allow you to move through a deeper, more natural range of motion, which can lead to better muscle activation and growth. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or a similar unilateral pressing work. Muscle imbalances. Favoring barbell or machine presses alone can hide strength differences between arms, which dumbbells help reveal and fix. Limited shoulder growth. Missing out on the varied stimulus from dumbbells can stall hypertrophy and strength gains. Weaker stabilizers. Avoiding this type of press may lead to weak stabilizing muscles, increasing the risk of injury during dynamic or heavy upper body movements. 3. Arnold press. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Complete deltoid activation. Unlike standard presses, the Arnold press targets all three heads of the deltoid, front, anterior, side, lateral, and rear, posterior, due to the rotation during the movement. Improve shoulder mobility. The rotational motion improves shoulder joint mobility and functional strength. Enhance muscle coordination. This press improves neuromuscular coordination by requiring more control throughout the motion. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or a similar rotational shoulder movement. Underdeveloped rear delts. Many shoulder presses neglect the rear delts. Avoiding Arnold press can contribute to imbalance and poor posture. Limited shoulder mobility. Without rotational movements, the shoulder joint may lose flexibility, increasing injury risk in compound lifts or sports. Stagnant muscle growth. Avoiding variety in your pressing movements can cause plateaus in shoulder development. 4. Lateral raises. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Wider shoulders. Lateral raises primarily target the lateral deltoids, which are key for that broad, bolder shoulder look. Muscle symmetry. Helps even out muscle development between left and right sides, especially when done unilaterally, one arm at a time. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or a similar isolation movement. Narrow appearance. Neglecting the lateral delts leads to a less impressive shoulder-to-waist ratio, affecting overall physique aesthetics. Muscle imbalances. Overemphasis on pressing movements can cause the front delts to dominate, leading to poor posture and muscle imbalance. Reduce shoulder mobility and control. Skipping isolation work means missing out on developing fine motor control and muscle awareness. 5. Barbell upright rows. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Targeted lateral deltoid development. Upright rows effectively hit the side delts, helping widen the shoulders. Trapezius strength. Also heavily activates the traps, contributing to overall upper back thickness and strong muscular neck and shoulder area. Improves shoulder stability. Helps to strengthen the muscles around the shoulder joint, enhancing stability for other lifts. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or similar pulling movements for shoulders. Underdeveloped traps and side delts. Missing out on this movement may limit shoulder width and upper back development. Weaker shoulder stability. Without strengthening the traps and side delts, shoulder joints may become less stable, increasing injury risk. Posture issues. Weak traps and side delts can contribute to rounded shoulders or poor upper body posture. 6. Rear delt flies. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Stronger rear deltoids. Specifically targets the posterior or rear deltoids, which are often neglected but crucial for balanced shoulder development. Improved shoulder posture. Strengthening the rear delts helps pull the shoulders back, combating rounded shoulders and promoting better posture. Enhanced shoulder stability. Supports the rotator cuff muscles and stabilizes the shoulder joint during pressing and pulling movements. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or a similar rear delt or upper back movement. Muscle imbalances. Overdeveloped front delts with weak rear delts can lead to postural issues and muscle imbalance. Increased injury risk. Without strengthening the rotator cuff, the shoulder is more prone to impingement, strains, and other injuries. Reduced athletic performance. Many sports and activities require strong posterior shoulder muscles for pulling, throwing, and stabilization. 7. Cable face pulls. What you will gain by doing this exercise. Strong rear deltoids and upper back. Cable pulls effectively target the rear deltoids, trapezius, and rotator cuff muscles, promoting balanced shoulder development. Improved shoulder health. Strengthening the rotator cuff and scapular stabilizers reduces the risk of shoulder injuries and improves joint stability. Potential long-term harms if you avoid this exercise or a similar rotator cuff or rear delt movement. Shoulder imbalances. Weak rear delts and stabilizers can lead to dominant front delts, causing postural issues and muscle imbalance. Increased injury risk. Without rotator cuff strengthening, the shoulder is more prone to impingement, strains, and other injuries. Alright, that's a wrap from Sweat Life. Remember, building Boulder shoulders takes time and dedication, but with these exercises and steps, you're on your way. Train smart, stay consistent, and keep crushing those workouts. Catch you next time, and until then, stay sweaty and stay strong.